Yo, what is up, guys? So this is Jitten, everyone.
Yo, hey guys, hello.
He's a mate who I have been wearing down over the past while into getting his motorcycle license, and he has finally booked his learner's permit. There's one thing he's missing, a motorcycle.
Yeah, boy.
But we're fixing that today. So he has found a bike that he likes off Facebook Marketplace. We've done it.
We have, let's go.
He is now a fellow rider. Look at that. And the Ninja 400 is in mint condition. My favorite color scheme, KRT, of course. It's a clean bike, everything looks good. We did forget to check for the spare key and the logbooks. So the guy's coming back with the spare key, probably no logbooks, which is a bit of a shame. Like this is a clean bike and it's got low Ks, so you want that kind of stuff. But man, this guy is beaming. Like, look at his face.
Let's go. Start her up, shall we?
Yeah, give us a start. So this Ninja 400 has an ergonomic seat, which is a nice little goodie for this bike to come with. It also came with a quad lock, so that's nice. He also threw in a Leo Vince exhaust, which seems to be genuine, which is awesome. So I think Jitten here got a really good deal. Huge, man. I'm so happy for this guy. You guys know what I'm like about motorcycles, so if we can spread that and share that passion, then yeah, I'm happy. Alrighty, we're set. Jitten has bought his first motorcycle and I will be the one riding it home for him. Man, Jitten is so excited, guys, and I love it. I love seeing it because that's exactly what I was like when I got my first bike. It's exactly what I'm like whenever I buy a bike, and it is intoxicating. It's infectious. I love seeing it in both myself and other people. Man, what a beautiful day to buy a motorcycle. It's genuinely a pleasure to be able to help a mate out with something like this. So you've just bought your motorcycle, everything's all good, it's transferred to your name, it's insured, and you're on that ride home. It is an exhilarating feeling, and it is one you will never forget. The first thing you want to do is head to a service station so that you can top up your fuel. You want to check your tire pressures because you don't know what the previous owner was like in terms of maintenance. And in our case, we've also got a bit of chain lube on the rear tire, which is not ideal at all. So we're taking it really easy till we get to a service station and can purchase a rag to wipe all that crap off with. That was a very smooth, easy process, especially because there was already a roadworthy certificate taken out for this bike. So this is really weird for me, right? Because I own one of these and I regularly ride it. It is my daily vehicle, but this particular example has an ergonomic seat attached. Now it's much comfier than the stock Kawasaki seat and it sits you quite a bit higher, but the most jarring difference is how it completely changes the ergos. My wrists are now at a different angle, therefore my controls for the clutch and the brake feel different, and my feet are at a different angle, so my inputs for the brake and the gear shifter feel completely different. It's actually like I'm riding a different bike. Not quite, it is still very much Ninja 400 and it does feel that way, but this change in ergos is shockingly different. I didn't expect that. Yeah, I just didn't realize that something as simple as a seat could completely change the riding position, although in hindsight it makes perfect sense that it would. These bikes are fantastic. I genuinely don't think you can get a better starter bike. It's got enough power to keep you entertained for a while, especially out here in countries with higher speed limits, but it's still small, it's flickable, and it's confidence inspiring when you are a beginner. So much like Jitten, I didn't actually ride my very first bike home. I got it delivered by the seller for a slab of Coronas, which was really nice of him. He trailered it over, but that was again because I, much like Jitten, did not have my license when I got my motorbike, but the feeling remains the same the first time you do this. So for my second bike, the Yamaha R3, I got to ride that home, and it's such an amazing adrenaline-inducing experience. And I experienced the same thing when I brought the Ninja 400 home, the same thing when I brought the CBR 650R home. if I'm going to be completely honest, I think the right way to go about this is to get your first bike delivered to your house. And that way, the first time you ride a motorcycle and start to get familiar with it isn't when you're, you know, hours away from your house, isn't when you are in unfamiliar territory. Oh, whoops. I missed an exit, yeah? Okay, I missed the turn because I was too busy yapping. Yeah, see, that is a prime example of why you don't want your very first ride on public roads, aside from the permit itself, to be on your brand new to you motorcycle. Like, you don't want to have to deal with directions and learning how to ride a bike on the road when it's brand new to you. It adds so much stress. I can still flat foot this bike with the ergonomic seat. It makes it a little harder, but I think it is well worth it because it's putting a lot less strain on my lower back. I'm fascinated by it, to the point where I might actually consider getting one for myself. First leg of the journey, a success. So we gotta fill up the fuel and we gotta air up the tires. My first tip for you guys is to come in to the Bowser so that your bike is angled towards it. I remember the first time I did it the other way around, and it just added a level of unnecessary inconvenience to the process.
How's it going, man?
Good, man.
How's the ride?
She's a beaut. What I'd expect from any good
You're
ninja.
having a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, man, it's good.
Good.
Are you jealous?
A bit. Nah, I'm good, man. I love it.
There you go. We put 10 litres in it, and I think this tank has 13, so was getting close.
Else?
I think that's good. Alright, what we just did was wiped off the chain lube using some wet wipes, which worked really well. That's gone. Now we're going to head over to the air pressure area. But just quickly, on the topic of fueling the bike, you kind of just get it in up to that level, that silver insert you see. You don't fill it up all the way to the top, you fill it up to that little bit over there. But if you overfill it, it starts being a hazard. So we're going to put 29 at the front, which is a little high. 28 is what's recommended. You got to remove the cap, and now you got to jam her in, yep, and hold it, and then look at the, oh nice, aired up. That's so good.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice. Dude, you killed it, you're a natural.
Hey, let's go.
Success. Fuel tank full, tire pressure perfect, bladder empty. The purpose of this was just to kind of document my mate getting his first bike. What we'll do is we'll get the bike back to Jitten's house and we'll let him sit on it and kind of get familiar with the controls. I love how I say let, as if it isn't his own bike, but it is kind of important to make sure it's done really safely, and he doesn't have a helmet yet, so there's absolutely no way he's going to be taking it up and down the street or anything like that, in my books anyway, but that's just because I'm a stickler for safety. Alright, what a day. It's now what, like 9 p.m, 10 p.m?
10? Oh, it's 9:40.
Yeah, almost 10 p.m. And this saga began at 10 a.m. when I found a marketplace listing, sent it to him, and Jitten was like, yeah, I've already messaged that guy. And little did we know it, Jitten would end up with a motorcycle in his house under his name, which is insane.
Which is mind-boggling too.
How do you feel?
I feel so thrilled, man.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm really ready for this, you know, like I've been looking at like to buy a bike for the last 3 months or so, doing a lot of research, and I went in there today and I know like the deal was literally done and dusted in like half an hour or so, but it just feels so thrilling, and the amount of questions I've asked this man is insane, like 1 million by now.
But you guys know, if you ride, we love talking about this shit. So that is awesome. He's got his first bike. The next step is to get this man some gear.
Yes, sir.
So that's next, and that is super important. So helmet, gloves, boots, pants, jacket, the lot. He's gonna invest in that
100%.
because he's gonna do it right.
Exactly.
So once that's done, it's just a matter of getting his learner's permit, which is
20 days.
20 days. So
20 days.
it's I've been there, I've done that, where you get up, you look at your bike every morning knowing that you can't legally ride it till you go to your learners. Anyways, we are knackered. We've done a lot today, a lot of riding, a lot of driving, a lot of chats about the bike obviously, but it's been a huge success of a day. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. I will catch you on the next one.
Peace out.